Hi everyone, are you ready for a week of love messages from Eros? Eros has been like, just keeps coming into my vision. I keep seeing this card specifically. It's been a long time since I've done messages like this on my channel. I want to say that I'm going to be using some cards that I probably have not used since prior to the pandemic. And it's like when we hit the pandemic, there was just this a pretty heavy need for like deeper spiritual and healing messages. Not to say that there isn't going to be some of that in there. I'm sure there's going to be, for sure, from Eros. But yeah, so this is where it's going this week. It's going to be love messages from Eros. I would encourage you to, I know that many of you already watch different signs beyond just your sun sign. Definitely watch your Venus this week as well. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I've not used it in a long time, as well as Romantic Angels, I think is what it's called. So yeah, honey, get ready for a week of love. It's time to infuse the collective with some messages of love. So open up your Venus, baby. Let's get started. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's get started on your love reading, my friends. So we are going to start with, well, these are just messages of love from Eros. Going to start with the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and then I have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Whoa. Stuff coming up fast. Very unexpected. Maybe that's something to do with your reading even. I don't know. Maybe there's something that could be very unexpected, coming at you fast. Boy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Buckle up, honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, give me a second. Holy crap. So I'm just looking because I think I'm getting my grass cut out there. Sagittarius. So there's something interesting on the table here for you, my friends. There's a kind of a person here that Eros wants to talk to you about. And this person is like a real romantic type of person. So, and I don't know if this is somebody that, I don't know if this is somebody that you're in a relationship right now. I'm going to tell you that I see this relationship going like all the way here. Like making a real serious commitment with each other. If this is, if this is something, if you've had a relationship with someone in the past and it didn't work out, like I don't think it's not talking about that. So it's either something you're going to recognize this is something that you're in right now, or this is something that you're moving towards. I'll tell you, so the thing that you're going to really find attractive about this person, what's really going to draw you in, is like that it's going to feel like true love to you. It's going to be the romance of a lifetime. And let me tell you, I think it is, because the real personality trait of this person is romantic feelings. So we're going to pull out more cards, because the energy that's sitting on the table is so kind of romantically intense that you'd want to, as a reader, I would want for you, well, as a reader, I want to make sure that for you that I'm not picking something up here that could be like, narcissistic and just like love bombing or anything like that. The fact that you've got this, that it's going to feel like, if you've healed yourself, and when I say that, like, if there's been any relationships in the past that you've been through that were kind of like trauma bonding, or you've been through any trauma in relationships and you've dealt with that, and you can identify red flags, what you have to offer, what parts of yourself you're not going to make small, where you're not going to compromise in life, where you're not going to ask someone else to compromise in life. You're going to feel this, okay? So, but I will say, if you haven't done that work and you are still, I want to say kind of a pushover in terms of how you value yourself and where you may or may not compromise yourself, or if, this person has a strong energy. So I don't even want to say, like, if you feel like that you still ask people to compromise themselves, I don't think you could do that with this person. Right now, this person knows who they are and they know what they want. And it's you. So I'm just going to say it. It's you. It's going to be you. If it's you right now, it is. Like, if you're in a relationship right now and things are going pretty nice and you're like, this feels really like, I've never experienced a relationship like this with someone before. Honey, I see this going all the way, and I could be giving something away here, because what this is going to bring into your life is an engagement. So, and then this retreat card, I know some people read this and it can be read this way that I'm about to describe, but it's not the way that I have it coming through in this reading. Is that you're taking a break from your partner. I don't know why they read it like that. And I guess depending on the cards that come around with this, maybe that could make it why they might read it that way, because there's already a card in this deck about separation, time away from your partner or from other people. Because to me, this actually looks like two people that have just made vows and they're retreating from the world to just have like this intimate space to each other. It almost kind of feels like, actually, it feels like after a wedding ceremony to me, to be quite honest. And, there's so much involved with that, where often the two people that are getting married don't even have much time to eat. They don't even have much time to talk with each other, because there's so much going on about the event. And so to me, this card feels like two people that are just taking a second here. Let's just connect with each other again. How are you feeling? Have you had anything to eat? Are you thirsty? What are we going to do? We're going to go. Like, to me, actually, I'm going to say, because is there a wedding card? Yeah, there is a wedding card in this deck. So, I don't know, maybe this is a couple moments before a wedding even, because we have engagement, and then this card falls into me somewhere around the wedding period, because they're both dressed very formally, and she's in a traditional, I would say traditional for the 19th century, because it wasn't always traditional to wear a white dress. So is this, and then there's the wedding card, and then there's the honeymoon card. So this is almost falling into place here. Like, it could even be to a point where maybe, if you do want to read it like that, like you've taken some time out from the world. But again, it's with somebody. Like, these two people are standing together. So I just don't read it that way. Not in this context anyways. So this person, they're very romantic. This person is going to have very romantic feelings towards you that they want to express. They want to explore this. They feel like it's worth it. Like, this is worth putting my feelings out there, right? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. That's the personality of this person. So they trust their feelings too. Their intentions towards you are expressing their love, to make romantic gestures. Now, this person's history is passion. So that's interesting. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. I do want to say that this person is just very naturally someone who enjoys life. someone who enjoys life, maybe, because this little area here could speak about like their past romantic history, because we're kind of like talking about like love and that sort of energy. This person may have been maybe more inclined towards just more passionate relationships with, not to say that you can't have romance with passion. And I want to say that this person does have that. And here, there's romance all over the table. So why they are attracted to you is playfulness. There's something about you that's very playful, perhaps open to exploring new areas in life, maybe even traveling. I don't know, just like this sort of Sagittarius energy, learning new things, open-minded. So with this card, it says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So there's something about you that recaptures romance. It triggers romance in this person. Because I don't want to say that in their history they've been terribly romantic, but there's something about you that they want to be romantic. This person really wants to be romantic. They want to explore that. And maybe it's something that they haven't really explored in life. But it's triggered by something that they find in you, which is sort of maybe easygoing, lighthearted, joy, inner child. And then I've already shown you this, like what you would find attractive about this person, or this is the romance of a lifetime, which is kind of funny, right? Because this person is pulling out all these romantic energies. So they really know how to turn it on. I just don't know that they've ever known or had the right person to turn it on for this area of themselves. And then like, I do want to say they want to take it like all the way. This, I'm going to say too, this, you could even be in, I'm sorry if I'm giving anything away, but you could even go on like a little retreat with this person once you've gotten to know them and you guys are, I don't know, maybe you go to a log cabin somewhere, or you go to some sort of, it could even be like a retreat where there are many other people there, but there's a moment where you will be alone. And right, like even in the engagement here, this feels like this is a very alone moment between the two of you. I feel like I'm like giving so much away in this reading, Sagittarius. But it's here, it's on the table. I kind of feel like this person's energy, Sagittarius, when I like to have this engagement and this retreat energy with all this romance, and you're feeling like this is the romance of a lifetime. This is like what stories, it does feel like that. So let's pull out the tarot. Personality of this person, we have the Lover's card going with romantic feelings. This is where we get into a little more depth here. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures, their intentions towards you. The Queen of Wands. Oh, now that's interesting. I mean, you being wand energy, this person, I think there's a mutual attraction here. I do feel like there is, maybe this is even something that was ignited at some point early on for the two of you, this passion. Oh my God. Nobody's pulled this card out. Sagittarius. Why is this person through? I don't know what I can show here. I think I can show this. I don't know what I can show you, to be honest. What parts of this can I show? Well, then you won't know. I don't know what I can do here. Well, there's no nudity. Well, no, there's a little bit. Okay, so this is, you got the Tower. So this person's romantic history, oh, I think this person was naughty in the past. Because this Tower card, because there's so much I didn't show you. it's a guy having sex with a girl. It is the only card in this deck where there's, no, I shouldn't say that. The 10 of Wands is it. But this is like a very, the 10 of Wands is a little, like there's a little more hidden. They're in the bushes. This is earth-shattering, I want to say earth-shattering sex. But there's a danger here because there's a guy in the background with an axe. So if you can, right, if we can see that, there's a guy in the background with an axe. And he's pointing here like to his heart. So I don't know if this person has a history now. Is it something that they did? Is it something that happened to them? Was it a lover of theirs that they found with someone else? Did they have an affair with someone else's partner? I don't know. But there's definitely some interesting skeletons in this person's closet. Yeah. I don't know if those are the kind of skeletons you want to know about. There's something here. And the Tower, it's almost like, it feels like dangerous, catastrophic. I don't know if I would call it love because it's passion. And the Tower though, and that's a dangerous Tower card. So that's going to bring me over here to the personality of this person. There's like two people there in the card, right? But what gets me always with this Lover's card, and it is about your divine choices. So, and I want to say that this could actually be picking up on a period here where this person suddenly becomes aware of a divine choice. And maybe with this history, not really being engaged in many divine choices, more carnal pleasures. I would describe that as more carnal pleasures that may even teeter on danger. So this, to me, in this card, the blonde looks rejected by him and hurt. And then the, I guess the blue-haired lady, the blue-haired lady is trying to like nonchalantly put her assets in his face to get his attention. But he's not looking at either one of them. He's looking straight ahead through the opening, like something becomes obvious to him. So there's something about you that honestly catches this person's attention. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like this person, well, here's the thing. I feel like because you have the Queen of Wands here with expressing your love, and in this card, I think I can show this card. There's not a nipple to be seen. So you can show this card. It's like enamored. I feel like a lot of people are likely enamored with this person's prowess, this person's maybe physique, this person's personality, or I don't know, a bad boy image. It's a bit of a bad boy over there with that history. But there's a feeling here of like stopping this person in their tracks. And then when you stop them in their tracks, I mean, I don't know how this plays out, how long it takes. I have no idea. But there's definitely, you turn off a switch in this person and turn on another one. And when I say you turn off a switch, I do feel like you turn off a switch in terms of them feeling like, you know, love is associated with sex, passion, drive, maybe even a sense of danger. Yeah, you turn on like a lot of romantic feelings in this person. This is what Eros is here to talk about, because he also is associated with, you know, erotic, passion, love. And so, you know, he's going to talk about any and all of this energy. And he's talking about someone here that has got that in spades, actually all of it in spades, but it's almost like one was turned on and the other one never had an opportunity to be expressed. So, okay, why are they attracted to you? Playfulness. The playful, you have the Emperor. I don't know if I can show this either. He's got a little, actually it's not little. So, well, there you go. Yeah, so if you're, what am I going to say? So whoever's reading this, if you have a penis, and whatever you give or receive or whatever you're interested in, male, female, masculine, feminine, everything in between, they like you for your size. I'm going to say that. That's coming in here. They like you for your size. There's definitely like the fact though, if I look beyond this card, it's an Emperor and it's playful. So you're immediately getting the energy here. This, what they are attracted to you in, is someone who has a lot of control in life, a lot of self-control, a lot of responsibility. So I will say, like, the control aspect is coming in as responsible, and it's coming in as healthy because you have playfulness. And this is something that they like about you. So I don't want to say this, you got your shit together. You are not perhaps also easily, maybe you don't play into this person's, I don't know, games. I don't know. The Knight of Wands hasn't come out yet. So it's not really games. It's just options, or you don't play into that, or you're not, I don't know. The other thing that I'm getting here, looking at these in combination, the personality of this person, the lovers, the person could have a strong Gemini trait too. I don't know. Which actually is interesting because I think Sagittarius and Gemini are opposites, the opposite on the spectrum. So, do you see? Okay, here, it's easier for me to hold one at a time. And I'm not doing this to be silly. Somebody criticized me for that from the reading. I'm doing that because YouTube won't let me see a nipple. Oh, I can see a nipple. Won't let you see a nipple on their platform. Well, I guess unless I do some sort of special rating. But it's weird, right? Like, my channel is already, I've already got it clicked off. This is not an appropriate channel for anyone under the age of 18. So their algorithm should look after that, but it doesn't. It has a whole other thing where if I have to then click, if you click on something that says this channel is 18 plus, people, I ran into this once before. This is just a disclaimer, so you understand how this works. It's kind of crazy. So there's a box that you click that it's not appropriate for kids, okay? And then, so, I don't know, it still seems to be accessible to everybody yet. But then if I click, it's 18 plus, in certain countries, even if you're an adult, you can't come to the reading unless you provide YouTube with ID. Like, I wouldn't provide any of these guys with ID. Well, YouTube knows who I am because they give me money, right? So I have a relationship with them and that, but you guys don't. So that's why I can't show you a nipple. So I got to try to cover it up strategically here. This person's personality, right, is having a lot of choices here. I'm going to tell, like, right? But I don't even know how interested they are in these choices. They have romantic feelings. They might even be a little bit of a Don Juan, you know. But hello, there's nothing there. There's no competition. It's just the Queen of Wands. That's it. If you're a masculine too, coming in on this, I just because this Emperor card, there's something about that. They definitely want to play with what it is that you have. But I am also, if you are a masculine, what was I going with this? Yeah, there's that. And you are interested in feminines, or even if you're feminine, interested in feminines. But I want to say, I really do feel like you would be the more masculine out of the two in this situation that's unfolding on the table here. So, this person, is for you to see that they, so if it's a feminine, yeah, there's no competition there, the prize. So that's kind of like what it is. Express it to me because, honey, there's no competition here. This is the prize. You understand that, right? So it's kind of like, I want to say like because I know that there's guys that come to these readings, and somebody did say in the Libra, I hope you do this for men. I'm doing it for everybody. It's just the way that it is. I can only read energy. I've tried to, at times force it so it's just for guys, and it just doesn't come out right, because it's just, honestly, when you're trying to read energy, if 80% of it is this and 10 to 20% is this, because you could get like 10% that are bi, or, either way, it's just really hard to skew it. But so I have to, when it's there, it's there. When it's not, it's not. Or I think a lot of the guys can also kind of see how this goes, and they can often come in and flip the energy. So, but I will say that. So if you are a masculine that is interested in feminine energies, this feminine's energy is, you make the romantic gesture to me, honey. That's what you do, because I'm not part of the crowd. I am the prize, baby. And they will have more than enough fun playing with you. This is just something else over here. So, okay. Yeah, but there is something but yet stoic, but also playful about you. It's just intriguing. And you got, yeah. Okay. What they'll find, what you will find. Oh, this person. That's what they're going to do to you. This is true love, and you won't know what to do with it. It's gonna fuck you up as much as it's gonna fuck up this person, I want to say. So yeah, you both equally met your man. There's a little bit of a nipple showing through the lingerie here. It's so sad, really. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And I want to say too, you might even both kind of mind fuck each other in this. Yeah, I mean, we're talking, this has got like King and Queen of Wands energy written all over it. So just in saying that, this is like two people that probably have a lot of choices, have a lot of options. A lot of people are drawn to them. A lot of, but it's like, it's going through the same candy store every day. It's like, yeah, I've had that. No, I haven't had that, but I don't really fancy. Yeah. And then finally see, like, there's the golden apple. What is that? Oh, it's a golden apple. I didn't know there were golden apples. And it's kind of like, that's sort of what this feels like. This is two people that just, wow. I want to say, I feel like, well, this person might be good at nibbling your neck. I don't know. Nibbling the neck. I want to say, I feel like this relationship would have a lot of kissing. There's a lot of kissing in this relationship. Perhaps neck nibbles. There's a lot of playfulness. This is quite the reading. I'm not gonna kid you. This also feels like two people that are probably both very competent behind closed doors with a partner. This person will bring you, but see, this is where the thing that goes with it though, right? Like engagement. So this doesn't feel like this is just, and it's romantic. So there's all this romantic energy in terms of their personality, their intentions. But boy, I want to say, I feel like, there's going to be, okay, what this person will bring into your life. Engagement, the Eight of Cups. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's going to be a push and a pull. And maybe that's why that retreat card is there. This is intense, Sagittarius. This is intense. There could be, yeah. Not going to lie. There could be some runner and chaser in here. Back and forth. This is very intense. Oh, and you did. You got the King of Wands at the bottom. This is a King and Queen of Wands energy. These are two really hot commodities. The Five of Swords and the King of Wands. Oh, yeah, baby. I just can't. This is so funny because this King of Wands, he literally looks like the Emperor. And what's she doing but pulling it in? I think I can. I think I can show you half a cheek. So, y'all got a bit of a naughty one here. But it's also romantic. And it's kind of like, it's weird. It's almost like that's the thing that plays on the mind here. The Sun and the Three of Swords. This is everything and it hurts so good. This is, I feel like, to me, this is Eros and all of his purity. This is it. This is it right here. Because Eros, like I said, is about erotic, passion, romance. Well, his mom was like the romantic one, right? Wasn't it? It was Aphrodite, wasn't it? And his mommy was Aphrodite. Mommy taught me to love, but I'm a man. That's what he feels like to me. Anyways. All right. The personality of this person is romantic feelings, lovers. Oh, yeah. They got the Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, and Judgment. Oh, this person is, maybe this person's also been single for quite a hot minute. So this person has been single. I am hearing though, like, there's something about this person. This person is, what is that term? I'm kind of, what's coming out is single and ready to mingle, but it's more like, what is that term? You know, like, George Clooney was that forever and ever. They used to talk about that. He was, the most eligible bachelor. That's right, right? And then, and he kind of was. Maybe there's a bit of that energy here. Like that. Like, he was a bit of a playboy. He was a very attractive man. He had, like, wealth, status, popularity. And to be quite honest, actually, like, compared to a lot of famous people, I don't know a lot about him, so I could be pegging this totally wrong. But I never really saw anything in him that was, like, crazy, you know, like, oh, he's nuts, or he's boy, he's a bit of a, you know, like any uncomfortable traits. I don't know, they could be there, but anyways, I'm just saying, you know, like, he seemed, so it sort of made him very eligible. Like, he seemed stable but unable to catch. Nobody could. And then, like, he met his match, so for him, right, like, that was it. And he's they've been together for quite some time now. So it is, like, there's something about this where I feel like this is the energy of some eligible bachelor, bachelorette, whatever it is. And this person, right, that Death card and the Knight of Pentacles into Judgment, it's like stops them in their tracks. You literally stop this person in their tracks. But because of the way this is coming out, like, what you would find attractive about them, because the Nine of Swords is here, I think this person overthinks these feelings of love with you too. And you're like, oh yeah, you're fucked up over this too, aren't you? It's so interesting. I actually kind of like it. Maybe because I'm a fire sign too. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is like... Okay. Express your love. Queen of Wands. Their intentions towards you. I cannot help but feel like it is... If this person is a little more feminine, even if you're like female and you're interested in masculines and you're getting this reading, I want to say you could be like just more of the masculine. And this guy's like, come on, look at me. You know, I know you got a lot of options here, but look, there's something about that. Express it to me. Right here, that's, oh, the Eight of Cups. Oh, this person ain't taking no shit. Like, I feel this way about you, and if you ain't coming straight, honey bunny, you get none of this. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting because that's that Eight of Cups right down here. What this person bring into your life, engagement, Eight of Cups. Oh, you met your match, Sagittarius, on this one. You have, because there's that King of Wands at the bottom. Pulling it all in. Oh, baby. No. Oh, this is really interesting. So I do want to say, if you are also someone that, I feel like there's something very mutual in this, like having options here. If you're someone with options, whoever, okay, feel like the reading that you're getting, the person that's coming in this reading, they recognize you before you recognize them. You know, could be flipped, but I don't know. This could be something in your future. I'm not sure. Or something that you've been experiencing too. Like with this energy, like it feels like it could be runner-chaser energy. So let's go over to the passion in the tower. That's their romantic history. Passion and tower. The Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. It's funny to get the Ace of Wands with this little pile. Remember, we have what's going on here. I don't know. You don't see any genitals, so I don't know if I can show that or not. It's very suggestive. Well, there are nipples. The Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Wands with passion, their history. I want to know, okay, because it's giving me a message, but it's not in alignment with the visuals that I'm seeing in this Tower card. Just tell me the Tower card. What is this Tower card? And I'll understand if I really need to go by what I'm seeing visually here. Because both the visuals in the Passion card and the Tower are like taking someone. It's just like taking someone and having mad crazy sex. The Three of Pentacles. Maybe this is about an environment where that would know, or maybe you did it. This person has done it in an environment it's not appropriate, or got caught, or could get caught. Oh lordy! I just feel like I'm watching like a movie with this one. This is something, because this is like danger. There was something, but I feel like this person might have done something a little bit risque in the past. Maybe at work, maybe at school, maybe with a group. I don't know. But they're healing that. They're healing that. They're healing their past. Trying to heal something with their past. I don't know. Are you part of this past? I don't know. But then like something is ignited here. It's healing like things from the past. It could even be like inner child work too. Covering something up deep within them. As I said that falls away. The Four of Swords. Covering something up deep within them through sexual gratification. I'm not sure. But there's a few ways it comes through. It could have been like, you guys could have met in a situation that was not the right environment for what you were feeling, and that caused difficulties, or this person has engaged in the past with you or other people in sexual relations in situations that were not the right environments for that. There's just something here, and there's a sense of maybe third party. I don't know, with the Three of Pentacles, but there's wanting to heal that. So this is a very person has lived an interesting life, maybe. So they like you. You're playful. You're the playful emperor. Perhaps your package is grand, whether that's hot dog or the bun, which we're talking about. The Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. they're attracted to you. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think they know the package. I'm going to say, I don't think they know the package. I think you're not so easily swayed. And that might be something that this person has not experienced before. You are not so easily swayed. And you leave them wondering. So this is an interesting side to Sagittarius. I want to say that this is probably Sagittarius in a very healthy form, and you know your power, you know your worth, and you know what you're given into and what you're not given into. And it has piqued someone's curiosity in a big way. You've kind of pulled in a very big fish here. But I won't lie, because I feel like the way like this is showing up here, like the Four of Pentacles and the Emperor with playfulness and the Seven of Cups. I really honestly feel like the person feels like there's a part of you that they're not seeing, and they really want to get to that. How do I get to it? And it might even seem like to them that getting to, the way to get to you here is, might be through sexual. But I don't know that that works. When I say get to, it's get to a part of you that they're not seeing. I mean, and I don't want to say that I feel like that this is just sexual. I feel like that a part of it is. There's parts of you that they want to see. But there's something more to this here. And it just leaves them wondering, and it's driving them nuts. Oh, but what you like is driving them nuts. There's a part of you that you like that you're driving them nuts. Oh, don't be cruel. Oh, you got the bingo reading this week. I mean, I really want to say it. Interesting. Okay, what you find attractive. This is true love. And I think it is, because like this person doesn't know how to handle that. So, I mean, to be in love, to just fall into it, and you have no control over how you feel, you can't rationalize it. There's like a sense of losing all control, right? A sense of losing all control, and being very vulnerable. So I do want to say too, because there's something about this person where they probably, because they've had choices, they've never really had to be vulnerable or felt vulnerable. You know, the King and Queen of Wands are both individuals that make their own choices. They go their own way. But if you fall into this, you could get hurt. So I don't know. The Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. Oh, because something is stirred. So this person, I feel like what you do find attractive about them is that they stir something in you. They do. I think you're both in your head. And I think you appreciate that this happens to the other person too. And then the Ace of Swords with the Page of Cups, that is finally seeing something clearly. And like letting a little bit in. Letting like a little bit in. What this person brings into your life. You got the Engagement card and the Eight of Cups. The Fool. The Two of Cups. The Three of Swords. But then the Hierophant comes in. Oh, yeah, honey. This is, yeah. You find something you've never found before. And I think so does this person. And it's actually painful. Because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be looked at. This is a very intense deep soulmate connection, because it takes a very deep soulmate connection to trigger this kind of shit in each other. But then it goes into the Hierophant. Let me see. Why is this King of Wands here? I feel like two people have to come into their energy for this to come together. It's almost like the Queen of Wands would have been dealing with, you know, other kings in the court, like, you know, the King of Swords. So somebody who's not emotionally there, maybe quite intellectual. Oh, that's fun. That's good. And then the King of Pentacles. Oh, you can pamper me. You can do this. You can buy that. The King of Cups. Oh, guy's so emotional. Just pull it out, honey. You know what I mean? Like, there's something there that doesn't quite match for the Queen. But, you know, or even if they were wand energies, I don't think she would, actually. So no. I think a king and a queen are going to be dealing with other kings and queens. They may, if they're really at a low point, deal with knights. But, okay, so here's the thing. Because you got the Five of Swords here. I think I can show, I don't know if I can show a bit of butt crack. Honestly, why can't you? But here you go. This is the Five of Swords. And these two are wrestling, and it looks really kind of complicated and awkward. It just does to me. It looks kind of awkward. Your arm is up when it's, you know, it's like, this doesn't match. So, and if the Five of Swords is cutting some stuff out here that doesn't work. I gotta tell you, like, these are two, though, that look like they fit together, like, perfectly. Two pieces of puzzle that fit together perfectly. And so that feels like that underline that that's the thing that's got to happen here. They both got to come straight at each other and recognize that possibly you both have feelings for one another that make you feel like you could really get hurt here, and you've not felt that before. This is a deep shit reading. Even though, like, there's a lot of, you know, fire energy all over the table. The King of Wands. The Hanged Man. See, it's, yeah, you gotta take a minute and see this. Probably both reflect a lot of yourself back to each other. So unless the things that you can reflect to the outside world are healthy and truthful, you're going to be fucking each other up in the head, right? So retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. How is this going to come through? Oh, the World card. Oh, this reading needs, it does. You all need a hot minute from each other. I'm going to pull a card out just to see. But I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like this is the kind of reading that could go either way for depending on who you are. Because some people can work through this and this counterpart energy can't. And then sometimes the counterpart energy can, but you find you can't. Or both of you can, you know, but so every once in a while it can. And I know what you guys are going to call this because it is very stereotypical of a twin flame kind of energy. But if you know me, I haven't mentioned that word in a long time because I just, I don't know. Something about that label. And, you know, maybe it had some value at some point, but I just feel like anything that has perceived value, everyone grabs onto it and utilizes it as a revenue source. And then once you do that, it's never really in the readings anymore. So I will say to you, because it's not something that I like to talk about because of that, because I think it becomes a trigger point for people. And it also, I also feel like it became something where people thought it was justifiable to stay in toxic relationships or even identify toxic relationships as something more deeper than what it was. So that's why I like to talk about it, because it just, you know, people are like, oh, I'm going to slap the word twin flame on my reading or my video and I'll get lots of views. Yeah. So anyways, more interested in the truth, but I also won't dodge the truth when I kind of think that I see that there. And that's what I see here. So what is the likely outcome? of this reading for Sagittarius. What is the likely outcome? The Three of Wands. Interesting. You're bringing something in. Oh, you're bringing in the Four of Wands. Well, it could be, but I honestly feel like only if two people have really done some work here. And you've got the Retreat card with the World card, and then you've got the King of Wands with the Hanged Man. So maybe this is even something about, you know, maybe the feminine in this energy. Well, who are you? I think you're more masculine, so you gotta get your shit together, Sagittarius. Whether you're male or female or anything in between. It's just like, right, there's always masculine and feminine energies. There's always yin and yang. Yeah. So what am I going to do? This is going to be interesting. I'm going to go have a snack. It's going to be so interesting. No. I'm finished with the reading. But I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, we're going to see this person's higher self is going to have a little chit chat with you. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to leave it at that. Sagittarius, you pulled out a big... say that. I was going to say you pulled out a big one today, but, you know, with the Emperor card, yeah. Anyway, so until next time, Sagittarius, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.